Oh my gosh. Okay, so maybe I have to like get out of this screen. Guys, I have like two screens going. Let me see if I click this one. All right. All right. So this is how we're gonna do it. Always a challenge, right? Always a challenge. So, anyways, welcome to Screw It, Just Do It. We have talked a lot about systems, and this week I really want to talk about mindset because I really feel like that is like at the heart of everything because we can have as many systems and things that we need to do, but if your mindset is not correct, it's not going to work. So let me explain just a few things here. So, because this is the stuff that has worked for me, and I want to share it with you guys. So, what I did probably about like a year ago, I stopped focusing so much on like the matrix of things. And I really started to focus directly on my customer. So I spent more time talking to them and really not thinking about how much money they spent with me, right? Like that was not in my mindset. What I wanted to know were these people, like these customers that came into my life. I really wanted to know them, right? So I gave them some undivided attention, right? And I listened to their needs. So I served them. Um, and what happened was is they were buying from me when I least expected it, right? I was just doing reach outs and asking them, oh my God, like I saw what you were doing the other day, or how are you? Like no expectation whatsoever. And all of a sudden, like a week or two later, they're buying my product, right? And I think most of it is because like you're at top of mind, right? So um, and what I did was I would get into their DMs, which is direct messaging, right? Facebook Messenger. And I wanted to know like what their needs were, their desires, their problems, their frustrations, right? I would ask them things about their relationships, their careers, checking in on them as parents. And believe me, when you really start to get to know people, it's insane what they'll share with you. But what I wanted to do was to start to serve, directly serve, personally serve, reaching out to my customers and just listening to them. There was no expectation of them buying from me. So it wasn't like I sat down and I was like, all right, I need to get these amount of sales. It was like, no, I just really want to get to know these people, right? So it's always great to think to yourself like, yes, I need to do social media and stuff like that, get like some content out there. And it's true, you do need to do that. But I think what you really should focus on first is directly serving people. Okay, doing those reach outs. And I would really challenge you guys to like really start this, like directly reach out to like 3 to 5 people a day, or a week, and just listen. Zero pitches, like pitches meaning like sales. Just listen, be present, care like you've like never cared before, right? Because the analytics, like they'll just start to show up, right? So don't worry about the likes and the shares and the comments and stuff like that, right? Um, what I'm going to be training on, so I'm going to have a 5-day free event coming up. And I learned this probably about like 6 months ago about getting into the frequency of your ideal customer. And it was like genius, genius. So during my free 5-day event, I'm going to really get into detail about this because it's amazing. Um, So if you have teammates and whatnot, get them in here, because that 5-day event's going to be in May, at the beginning of May, and it's going to be free, but it'll probably only be free this one time because the content is good, like really good. So getting into like the frequency of your, like your ideal customer, actually, I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm not even going to talk about it. So what I want you guys to do is like really kind of like shift your attention away from the sales and really start like redirecting your attention to reaching out to your customers, listening to their needs, like serve them directly. Like everything else is going to work itself out if you create relationships that mean a lot. Okay, because those are going to be like your lifers. So whatever you put out into the universe, they are going to like come back and get attracted to that because you are genuinely caring about them. That this is like the whole point, right? So I want you to this week reach out to 3 to 5 people. Like start small. Like you don't have to have like this astronomical number of like, I'm going to reach out to 10 people a day. If you have time and you want to do that, great, but don't like overcomplicate it. Just start, right? Just start to do this little exercise and you're going to notice a huge difference, right? So I want you to go and reach out to 3 to 5 people and just serve them, listen to them, see what's going on in their lives, right? And then after you guys do that, come back and comment below when you do. And I want to know, I want you to put down in the comments, how can I serve you? So let me know how I can serve you. I want to know. All right, so that is it for today. Remember, shift that mindset. It is huge. We have so many different systems, so many different scripts, right? But if your mindset isn't correct, it's not going to work, right? It might work for a little bit, but you really need to shift your mindset, okay, to serving. Go out and serve. And add value, lots and lots of value. And once again, don't forget that I have a 5-day free event coming up. It's going to be, sorry, I have to look over it, May 4th. It's free. It's a free event. So invite your team in here because the content's going to be good. It's going to be real good. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I am checking out.